Once upon a time, in a small village nestled between rolling hills, there lived a young girl named Lena. Lena was known for her beauty, grace, and charm, and everyone in the village admired her. She came from a well-off family, and her parents had raised her with the belief that wealth was the key to happiness and security. In the same village lived a boy named Aaron. He was kind-hearted, hard-working, and full of dreams. Despite his talents, Aaron's family was poor. They lived in a modest house, and he often had to work alongside his father to make ends meet. However, Aaron was not disheartened by his circumstances. He believed that with determination and hard work, he could one day change his fate. Aaron had always admired Lena from afar. Her beauty captivated him, but it was her gentle smile that truly stole his heart. One day, gathering all the courage he could muster, Aaron decided to express his feelings to her. He approached Lena one afternoon as she was picking flowers in a field. "Lena," he began nervously, "I know I'm not wealthy, but I care for you deeply. I promise to work hard every day to make you happy. Will you be with me?" Lena looked at Aaron, and for a moment, she saw the sincerity in his eyes. But then she remembered the teachings of her parents and the expectations of society. She hesitated before finally responding, "Aaron, I appreciate your feelings, but I cannot be with someone who cannot provide me with the life I'm accustomed to. I want a future full of comfort and luxury, and you cannot offer me that. I'm sorry." Aaron was heartbroken. He had put his whole heart into his confession, only to have it shattered. Lena walked away, leaving him standing alone in the field, his dreams of a life with her scattered like the petals of the flowers she had been holding. Years passed. Lena married a wealthy merchant from a nearby town. She lived in a grand house and had everything she had ever wanted: fine clothes, jewels, and a life of comfort. But as the years went by, she realized that material wealth did not bring her the happiness she had expected. Her husband was often away, engrossed in his business, and Lena found herself feeling increasingly lonely and unfulfilled. Meanwhile, Aaron left the village after Lena's rejection. He traveled to the city and worked tirelessly. He took up various jobs, saved every penny, and invested in his education. His determination and hard work paid off. Over time, Aaron established a successful business and became one of the most respected and wealthy men in the city. But despite his newfound wealth, he remained humble and never forgot where he came from. One day, many years later, there was a grand festival in the village, and Lena decided to attend. She had heard whispers of a wealthy and influential man who was visiting the village, and her curiosity was piqued. When she arrived at the festival, she was stunned to see Aaron, no longer the poor boy she had once known, but a distinguished and prosperous man. Aaron recognized Lena immediately, though she had aged and no longer had the vibrant beauty she once did. She approached him, a mix of emotions swirling within her. "Aaron, is it really you?" she asked, her voice trembling. "It is," Aaron replied with a warm smile, though his eyes held a hint of sadness. Lena hesitated before speaking again. I made a mistake all those years ago. I chose wealth over love, and now I see how wrong I was. You've become everything I could have ever wanted." Aaron looked at her with gentle understanding. "Lena," he said softly, "I once loved you with all my heart, but your rejection taught me an important lesson. Wealth is not the most important thing in life. I found my happiness in the journey, in the hard work, and in the people who believed in me when no one else did." Lena's eyes filled with tears. She realized that in her pursuit of wealth, she had lost something far more precious. "Is there any way we can start over, Aaron?" she asked, hope and regret mingling in her voice. Aaron shook his head gently. "I've moved on, Lena. I've built a life that I'm proud of, and I'm at peace. I wish you the best, but our paths are no longer meant to cross." With that, Aaron walked away, leaving Lena to reflect on the choices she had made. She watched him go, knowing that she had let go of the one person who truly cared for her, not for what she had, but for who she was. And so, Lena returned to her grand house, filled with wealth but empty of the love she had once so easily dismissed. Aaron, on the other hand, continued to live a life full of purpose and contentment, surrounded by the people who mattered most to him. In the end, Lena learned a lesson that she would carry with her for the rest of her life. True wealth lies not in riches, but in the love and connections we share with others.